Alright, hello. This is the FFT 1.3 Season 5 tournament. And Pride, Havermayer, you have been sentenced to my little circle of hell. I have for you a one-way ticket to oblivion, but I only have one, so you're gonna have to fight for it. Let's see which players you've brought to the fight. Pride has a Lancer with Item, a Monk with Sing, a Dark Behemoth, and a Wizard. Now, I don't understand the point of this unit. With 21 magic and 9 speed, there's no way you're gonna win this ticket. I mean, you're gonna decimate your other team, and your other team's gonna win a ticket. But I guess the point isn't to lose, but to win. But then, why do they call it a loser's bracket? Anyway, this 21 magic is only going to go up because this monk here has Magic Song. So this wizard will get progressively more powerful with time, and damage control against this wizard is tough enough with 21 as it is. However, this wizard has no defense, so she's a veritable glass cannon. And let's see what Havermayer has to shatter that glass cannon with. He has a knight, a marksman, a priest, and a wizard. Both the priest and the wizard are very squishy, so they'll be very delicious for Kiku spam. This wizard also has Item. Item, for sandbagging purposes, is a very important role, and it might not be a good idea to put it on a unit as squishy as this. No matter, Havermayer has a lot of redundancy in reviving, with both his priest and knight having white magic. And the marksman has both a longbow and ignore height, as you see. So with ignore height, he can access previously inaccessible vantage points, and if his opponent can't follow him, he can basically shoot his bow for free. So, let's begin the first match. It is at map 27, Golden Coal City. Now this map has a big house in the middle, which will be great for the archer, if he can get up there and stay up there. I believe the Lancer can follow him with 6 jump, but the wizard, however, cannot. So on top of that house, the archer will be safe from Kiku. Okay, teams are advancing. Immediately, the archer takes out the opposing wizard's MP pool. So MP switch has already been neutralized. Starting with Magic Song, okay. Wizard is from 21 MA to 22 MA now. So it's 22 times 12 neutral damage Kiku, which no amount of X potions can out-heal. A flare spell? It's for 265 damage split. It's always nice seeing high damage magic. Magic, I think, just doesn't get the stage presence it deserves. Wizard's down with a Giga Flare. More Magic Song. Now that archer needs to get up on top of that roof there, so we can get away from that wizard who is soon approaching. Havermayer retreating, healing up, casting. Archer advances and starts working away at now the Behemoth's MP pool. Lets that flare hit. Very good team coordination there. But he takes a huge stab up damage for it. Knight with Power Ruin. And the archer is now dead, so the archer's re-raise is going to expire. Priest retreats. And the archer is re-raised and takes the high ground. Very wise. Cheer heals you, but it heals you over time. Unfortunately for him, it doesn't heal quick enough to endure a poke to the face. Re-raise hitting, very good. Using re-raise white magic is always a risk because it does have a chance of missing, in which case you'd lose your turn. Blizzard. Monk choosing to share that damage, which was quite small to begin with, but no matter. Fire 2 spell. Hitting 2 units. 2 KOs. Very effective. I'd like to see that. Behemoth getting some revenge here. But unfortunately for him, the wizard has a trick up his sleeve, or her sleeve rather, and restores her HP. The archer hitting from high ground and retreating, and I believe it's now 1-on-4. Nice! The Lancer made the wizard kill herself. Now, the Lancer's going to need to make a lot more units kill themselves in order to come back here. All he has is Phoenix Down to sandbag with, and with only Phoenix Down, like, when you're up against an archer like that, who can hit from anywhere, Phoenix Down just isn't enough. You also need healing, or you need to get lucky with the turn order. The Lancer seems to understand that, and goes from from defense now into offense. Unfortunately, the Lancers do have a damage problem. If they don't have jump, they don't hit very hard. And you see Havermayer, cool and composed, taking his sweet time to bring this match to a close, making sure he doesn't leave any openings. Gigaflare, dropping that wizard, who can promptly be re-raised by either the knight or the priest, as they both have re-raise spells. And it seems the Lancer and the Behemoth are going to have to do this alone. 4-on-2. More Gigaflare. We seem to be in a bit of a res loop here. Now there will be that archer to chip away at that Behemoth. But it seems that priest and that Behemoth, when the Behemoth is alive at least, are going to be trading turns over that wizard's body. What can I say? The Behemoth wants a piece. And the priest is more than glad to continue supplying it. But the archer says the archer has had enough, and brings it to an end. More rays. Now, if Havermayer isn't careful, he's going to be running out of mana here. With only a Lancer to bring down, though, I don't think he should be too worried. The Lancer is just refusing to go down, still at full HP. It's just unfortunate he can't hit hard enough. Yeah, it seems, looking back retrospectively on this match, Pride's team didn't have a chance to come into its own. Its wizard, or his wizard, sorry, died very early, so he couldn't deliver the Kiku spam he needs to whittle down tanky units, such as this knight here. But speaking of the need to whittle down units, Havermayer is having a hell of a time bringing down this Lancer. And this Lancer's just going to keep resetting this Behemoth's turn order, or sorry, this Behemoth's death clock. Finally goes down with a defender to the back of the head. And that's it. Let's see if Pride's team can show us what it's worth in the next round. And we're back. Well, I'm back. I went to use the restroom. I just thought you should all know that. Here we have Pride on notice. This is his last opportunity to have his monk and wizard talk to each other. And they're going to be talking to each other indoors here at Zoltenia Castle. It's a medium map, but to me I think it's kind of small, on the smaller side. That's good for Pride, because small maps are great for draw-out units, as I hope his wizard will show for us. Opening with Gigaflare and Protect. I suppose they're afraid of Stab Up. And we have the Archer taking down the Wizard's MP pool again. We've seen it happen before, and the Wizard promptly died. So let's see if the Wizard can stay up this time. Oh, he takes out the Archer. She must have been really miffed over that early round loss. But Havermeyer's Wizard backs up the Archer. And it is now Pride's Wizard on the floor. Gigaflare continues. And I believe that Priest's heal spell is now going to miss. Pride trying to keep that squishy wizard on her feet. Chakra, 110. I don't believe it's going to be enough to endure a arrow spell, an arrow, but no matter. That archer is dead. A nasty Muramasa there. And a Fire 3 spell, whose damage has been negated by dodging, of course. Oh yes, she has Aegis Shield, so that's 50% evasion. And the monk is now going to do as the bards do and start singing. This match is maturing very quickly. Havermayer is already having much difficulty enduring Pride's damage output. There's just one unit left, it's this knight. He does have re-raise, but doesn't matter how much HP you have. If you can't heal that damage, that Kiku damage, you're going to go down eventually. And he does, and with that he does go down. So the monk, in an act of mercy, gives this wizard 2 turns to pester Pride, when they could have just killed her outright. But that's the AI for you. I believe Pride has shown us what it is indeed capable of in this round. So this is going to go on to the 3rd round, where both teams will be on notice. Pride just biding his time, and that's it. On to round 3. And now on to the Granary of Bethel Garrison. If Havermayer had difficulty with that previous small map, then this map is even smaller. As we've seen from round 1, Havermayer needs to take out that wizard promptly in order to have a chance at winning. And that archer, his archer knows that. And so he starts on the wizard's MP very quickly. And we have all of Havermayer's team focusing on that wizard there. If the wizard's spell goes off, Pride's wizard is going to kiss the floor, I believe. Sure enough, Pride's wizard is dead. And the magic song, unfortunately, misses. You can't sing to dead units. Dead units don't care much for song and dance when they are dead. Pride's turn order working in his favor. The wizard gets a chance to heal and run off, so she can take that arrow to the face without dying. And that geomancy. So great on Pride's part. As we see, Havermayer needs 3 units to take out the wizard. Or more, if the magic spell misses. Giga Flare, taking down the wizard. And Pride's wizard is back on her feet. So this is looking good, and as we'd have it, we have a battle on the ridge of the doorframe. It's always nice seeing what antics units are up to when they have high jump. The archer choosing to leave the monk's body on that ridge. And the knight is on damage control, as it has been for all these matches. The knight can hit hard, but when you give a knight white magic, you almost have to give up all that damage. More Giga Flare. So it seems Havermayer, and every time I say Havermayer, I think Oscarmeyer. I blame the commercial. Sorry, Havermayer. It's that Oscarmeyer Wiener commercial I've seen once. So, but no matter. Havermayer is not where he wants to be right now. He's on notice, and he has only this knight and archer. Clinging. Steps from oblivion. The archer, vantage point, working very well in his favor. If only he could hit a bit harder. Perhaps if he had attack up, he could make more things happen. But when the rest of your party's dead, there's not much you can do. It is a team game, as they say. There is no I in team. Stab up takes out the knight finally, and we have the archer with only one more turn to make things happen. One more turn from oblivion. Oh, And there's also the wizard, sorry. So 2 units. And now, the marksman. Last turn. Gives his life to the wizard. And the wizard chooses to restore her MP, not her HP. Perhaps she was between a rock and a hard place. She needs MP to damage her opponent, but never mind, we have Pride being courteous enough to give Havermeyer's wizard a heal. It's always nice when people fight like gentlemen. And then Havermeyer's wizard kills Pride's wizard for it. Havermayer is not interested in fighting nice. He's just interested in surviving, and I don't blame him for it. So let's see if that wizard's angry at all from Havermeyer's exchange there. Havermeyer slowly coming back into this. Giga Flare hitting not that hard, unfortunately. With such uneven terrain, Giga Flare can't hit very many units at once, so it's not a very good map for behemoths. Archer going back into his office, way up there. And we have the wizard just churning out the spells. Very nice. I like to see that. But unfortunately, I believe the spellcasting ends there. With only this archer left, and only Wish, this might be the end. Muramasa? Yeah, sure enough. So, congratulations Pride, you're moving on, and congratulations Havermeyer. You've earned a spot on my Doom Train. You'll be one of 16 people to be eliminated in the first 2 rounds. It is unfortunate, but life is a cruel mistress. See you guys later.